What's going on, Bonfire Campgrounds? This is Will over here, and looks like you clicked this video because you need to know a little bit about how to navigate reservation details. So I'm going to show you everything on what to do, how to add charges, how to add discounts, how to apply a credit card or cash, and how to do invoices, all that good stuff within a reservation. We're going to go ahead and start within the rack and clicking our reservation. So when you first initially get into the reservation, you have two options. You can check in the guest or cancel the guest. We're going to go ahead and check that guest in. You then get presented with a reset reservation. So a reset reservation is if you applied any changes and you need to delete some things and you're like, you know what, I just need to reset, you have that option. If you need to cancel the reservation, you have that button here as well. Over here in the reservation details, you have the total where you can actually click on it and it's going to show you the breakdown per night. You also have these four options located here. We can either add a spot, we can print, we can send the statement to the guest, or send the confirmation to the guest. If we need to add a spot, we can go ahead and click here. Let's say it's going to be the same exact dates. It's going to show you what spots are unavailable and what spots are available. For this instance, we're going to go ahead and hit spot 2. Put some notes in there. Scroll down. We see the tax being applied, and we see the overall total, and we're going to add that spot. Alrighty. Once we've added that spot, now you have two different reservations here. It's super easy to navigate. You just click in to each reservation and you're there. Alrighty. Now that we have this, we have an order summary. All you have to do to pay for both is hit add payment, and you are able to add a card on file, or if you have our swiper, you can go ahead and swipe that card. Up at the top, if it's not a card, remember, you can always pay cash, check, and if you use Venmo, Cash App, anything like that, you can actually reconcile the payment. Alrighty, moving on. We can print a specific reservation here. It's going to give you the full breakdown, any discounts added, as well as any taxes applied. We're going to keep scrolling down. We have your guest information here, guest notes. Always remember, if you check out the online booking video, you will see me explain what happens when a guest books a reservation online. Here, you can edit the guest, or you can change the guest. And there we go, Hulk Hogan. We can select that spot and update the guest. If you have any reservation notes, apply them here. Over in the charges, now, we have a few options that we can do when you're adding a charge to a reservation. All you have to do is click Add New Charge. You can apply a custom charge, and this would be a flat amount. Or if you want to do a percentage, you can do that here as well. Next, we have amenities. I do talk about in my amenities video how you can add an amenity to then add it to a reservation. You can see all these amenities that I already have. All you have to do is click that amenity. You can do the quantity, and if you have a merchandise tax, you can either turn it on or turn it off. You can see here, I have a 3% merchandise tax, and if I don't want that item to be taxed, simply click the checkbox and add the charge. And there we have it. If you want to add a discount, go ahead and go back into add new charge, hit the discount, and you can see I already have a preloaded discount. Now, if you'd like to have a custom discount, go ahead, hit that custom discount. We'll go ahead and do a test. Let's make it a percentage and do a 5% discount. Now, as you can see, the discount is going to go on the reservation fee and the beanie. But let's say we don't want the discount on the beanie, so we can go ahead and check that off. We just want it on the reservation fee. If you have any taxes, make sure to check that box if you don't want it, and you can add that discount. And you can see the test discount is applied. Let's say you accidentally added a discount that you didn't want. Well, you can either edit the discount here, or you can edit the charge here. And you can also void that discount or charge. Any change that you make is going to be presented right here. And the balance due and the amount paid is always going to show what the guest has paid. Let's continue to scroll down and go to order payments. Order payments is where you're going to be paying for the reservation. You can either pay it all at once, in different chunks, whatever you prefer. To add a new card, all you have to do is get the following information: street address, city, state, zip code, as well as the card number and expiration date. If you have our chip reader swiper, all you have to do is click here and swipe that card. Now, like I said previously, in my online booking video, I tell you that if a guest books online, their card is automatically going to save on file. So you're not going to need to add a new card. But let's say a guest isn't paying with a card, they're paying with cash. All you have to do is click the cash option. You can change how much is being owed. You can enter any notes. And we can process that cash payment. Once that cash payment is processed, we can scroll back up and make sure that this amount was paid. You'll also be able to tell on group reservations when you do a single payment for a reservation versus a group payment. The other two options, we have check and reconciliation. We can keep scrolling down, and now let's look at the invoices. There's two options we can do. We can create an invoice. If you don't have a utility charge, but you have other charges that you want to send an invoice for, as in this beanie, you can actually click. You can either select all, deselect all, or click specific items you'd like to send as an invoice. You are able to generate that invoice. You can send the email that it is on file so that they can pay online, or you can simply copy that link and send it over to your guest. Lastly, let's get to the activity timeline. The activity timeline is built for your campground. It's going to show any user that is logged in and that has made a change to the reservation. You can see here that I've made all of the changes that I did within the reservation, and it's actually timestamped. Now, this is very important because if you have a member of your campground that is making these adjustments and maybe they made a mistake or they did something really good, you can go back and you can see exactly when they made that adjustment. Alrighty. If you are looking to create a scheduled invoice, or if you're looking to do electric meter readings, please go ahead, check out that video. It's a really good video that dives into each one, how to do it, especially with the creating a schedule with invoices. You can do that monthly, automations, all of that good stuff. So if you have any questions, once again, please reach out. I'm more than happy to help. Thank you, guys.